I have this word to give us. They are not happy because our God is a God of living, not dead. You got what I'm saying? So, guess what? Many people understand that as whom you serve is, that is whom you exactly is. You understand what I'm saying? If you serve a God, you will also expect that they have ear, they can hear. That's why if they call them, they don't answer them. They have mouth, they can't speak. They have leg, they can't walk. So as you are, as your God is, that is how you yourself will also what will be. So guess what? Let me tell you what Jesus tell them. So Matthew 22, I start from what 30. I say at the resurrection, people will neither get married nor be given married, and they will be like angel in heaven. I'm just reading this to start from the place. But about the resurrection of the dead, have you not read that? Have you not read what God said to you? I am the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. He is not the God of dead, but of the living. When the crowd heard this, they were astonished, hearing Jesus had silenced the surgeon and the Pharisees got together, and one of them, our expert in the law, testing him with this question: Teacher, which is the greatest in the law? So, okay, let me just leave that side. So he said, I am the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. He is not the God of dead, but of the living. So, my brothers, that is why as a choosing, whatsoever you do, whatsoever you find your hand in doing, anything you do, you have little, you do big, is because you serve a living God. You serve a God that is not dead. That is why he said, the beginning may be small, but the latter end will surely do what? Will expand. That is the reason why many people are mad. That is the reason why many people are frustrated. Because everything that they do to destroy you, none of them will ever work. And they will always be astonished. They will always be astonished. Why? Because you are serving a living God. You are not serving a dead God. Because if you are serving a ghost, you understand that your ghost, they have eyes they can't see. That is why whenever what they did come back to them, no one to help them. That's why the Bible said they call but no one to answer them. So many people are dumbfounded. Many people are frustrated. Why? Because you are serving a living God. You are serving a great God. We do used to sing this song. I am serving a living God. Amen. I am serving a living God. Amen. Serving a living God. I am serving a living God. Amen. Serving a living God. I am serving a living God. Serving a living God. I am serving a living God. Amen. Serving a living God. I am serving a living God. I am serving a living God. I am serving a living God. Amen. I am serving a living God. So if you are serving a living God, that means everything you touch will be will be life. That means you are a living. So if you serve a God who cannot see, you can't see. That is why many people don't. Yes, that's why many people don't understand where you are going to. That is why people will see your beginning, but they will see how big it's going to be. Because they have eyes they can't see. They have brain they can't imagine. They have mouth they can't speak. So as a chosen, you serve a living God. That is why the Bible said no weapon formed against you will prosper. No evil plot of the enemy will prosper. That's what the Bible said. Whatsoever you do what? You will expand, you will prosper. That is why many people are dumbfounded. Many people are frustrated because they can't just figure it out. How God, what type of God you are serving? What type of God you are serving? They can't just understand, or they can't just get it. Why? Because you have little but you do more. Why? Because you are serving a living God. He said, I am the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. I'm not the God of dead. So many people are dumbfounded. Why? Because they keep what? They are confused. They are what? Astonished. Because everything you touch become what? Become life. Everything you do prosper. Everything you do what? You are doing enlarge. Why? Because you are serving a living God. As long as your God is a living God, everything you will be touching, you will be doing, will start to come back to life. This is what makes people to get mad. This is what makes people to do what? To become frustrated. Because where they fail, because you are serving a living God, you do what? You win. Where they serve, do what? Fail, you always do what? Win. That is why many of them are frustrated. That is why many of them are what? Are hurt. Because they can't just figure it out. Why? How come is it that where they themselves fail, that is where exactly you are winning? They can't just figure it out. Where they were unable to succeed, that is where you keep succeeding. They can't just figure it out. When things are hard for them, that is where things become soft for you. When they thought you will fail, that is when you become more successful. They can't just figure it out. When things become hard for them, that is when things become soft for you. Why? Because you are serving a living God. And everything about you is living. So remain blessed. May God bless you.